But still doing it now. Sake. Uno momento. Do. 1, 2, 3. Stay you back. Testing the mic. Get in the high. Let's quickly check my other one to make sure how I sound is okay. I really need to get like a what's it called, like a starting soon shit. Someone don't write this as Daniel Comedian. Way live. Live is showing. Fuck go. Are we even live? View your channel. It says I'm live. Showing. Are we even live? Yeah, I sound well, I sound completely shit, but you know. Fuck it. So, yeah, piss pouring day. Nice and rainy. That crap. So, we're filming on Wednesday at the Hamlet. Now, this will be the first time filming. Absolutely shitting myself, but you know, what's the worst that can happen? You boo, you go home, cry, or you know, get myself drunk, one or the other. To be honest, yeah, I'm, I am nervous. Yeah, I am nervous, but also it's exciting. Like, you know, this could go well. I don't think it's going to go, like, you know, like fucking hunky dory, but I think it should semi go okay. I mean, I was doing my bit. I'm trying to like redo my bit, my first 5 minutes. I mean, the first bit, I think you know, I've it's got so much work I can see doing on it, but I know it. But that's only a minute 26. So and you know, I'm going to the second part. I just I don't know. I'm making myself cringe a little bit. Like I can see if it hit, it'd do well. If not, I could just see it being a death sentence already. So yeah, what I'm gonna do today, but I have wrote down some random bits throughout today while I went to the gym early. Uh, a couple of little bits that I'm gonna look at later. So I wrote down was first time sort of going gym. Went gym yesterday. That's why I'm aching. Why I'm aching because you know I'm performing today. Before you know I can get fit in one day. I remember something along that like fat person going gym one day. You know, miraculous. I don't know. So, but for the moment today, I'm going to focus on doing the 5 minutes. So I've got number the first part down to the T. I am thinking. I am thinking because I know I only wrote it yesterday, but I sort of want that to sort of be what this is about. Every time I perform, it's going to be something new. And write it sort of just before, like the day before, a couple of days before. I know running, diving, flying before I can even crawl, and yeah, it'll probably fuck myself. But I am thinking of doing the twin bit, the twin set I did yesterday. I know it's 3 minutes 28 of okay material, and I can just chuck my number one first bit in, and then I'll come back to this other bit, but with a bit more content because you know, because in my first 5 minutes, I'll run through. So the first bit is sort of about you know who I am, my weight, can't fat shame, jar jar jar. Second, first time doing stand up. Don't know whether to keep that in or not. Don't know because don't know. I think if said well, it'll be funny. But I think I'm too nervous. I think I'll stutter like a motherfucker tomorrow on Wednesday, and yeah, I could bitch it. So I'm thinking of skipping number two bit out. Let me just make sure I've got it all in here first. So you know, yeah, I do. So let's take number two out. Number three, about being single, about being ex. I think there's so much more I can go into on that. So I don't want to sort of raw dog it too early. So I'm thinking of going one, difference. Fat, height. Cheap laughs. Okay, that's all the green crap. Twin. I do like this bit. And I think, yeah, I am going to sort of do that as the theme of, yeah, I write it. We write it together. We put it on. We then dick about with it a little bit. And then we chuck it on for the next live and see how it goes. So let's try and hone this a little bit. And let's see how long. Also, I need a sign off. Uh, Keep it cheap and shit. Thanks all. My name's Daniel. My name's Dan. Dan. We'll go. You know, nickname friendly of them. My name's Dan. You all been amazing. Have a lovely night. No, let's do it the other way around. Uh, Cheers, guys. Have a lovely night. My name was Dan. Hoping for applause, probably. Oh God, the more you think about it, it's weird. It is a bit nerve wracking. So let me get little my stopwatch up. God, it's so annoying every time you go live. You've got to delete your history channel one day straight before. A couple of them sneak through. So let's try it. See how it goes. This. Do. So back on the channel. So let's try this. Turn this round. See if I'm still playing with it. So you can only wait 2 seconds because I need to get my parameters, and I'll wait because I'm also watching this. I'm the only viewer watching on that. See, that's the big boy. I need a big boy. Right. Obviously, I'm blind as fuck as well. So, bum bum bum. Let's see how long this is first. I mean, even if I butcher it, I'm just gonna keep going, and then yeah, work it sort of after. So, oh yeah, let's press play. Up next is Daniel Fart. Time is on. Hey, yeah, how are you all doing? Cheer. I'm Dan, 33 years old. See, stop again. Stop it. I'm doing a fucking bit. I'm doing a bit. Why am I putting on a fucking voice? Boys, why am I putting on a voice? Do you know what I mean? It's got to be. Just talk normally. Just talk normally, yeah? Speed it up. Just talk normal. It's got to be normal. It's got to be normal. Okay, let's try again. Hey up. How are we all doing? My name's Dan, 33 years old. I know what they say, fat don't crack. Well, it's kind of obvious, isn't it? You never see a fat crackhead, needle in one hand, donut in the other. The only thing I potentially cracked is the scales. Don't like that joke, but fuck it. No, good. Can't laugh at that. It's what we call fat shaming now. We didn't choose to be like this. It happened to us overnight, and I hope you'd respect my space. Now, they are doing safe spaces now at university and colleges for fat people. Now, it's got to be a pretty fucking big space. I think that will get a chuckle. It's always weird. They're always conveniently located by the cafeteria. Or they install a Greggs for them. Now, some of you might know, some of you might not know. I'm guessing none of you know because none of you have ever fucking heard of me. I've got a twin. He's the older one by 30 seconds. Mum wasted no time, did she? Straight out. Some of them tennis ball machines. Now, my twins moved up to Scotland 5 years ago. Do we have any Scottish in the building? We or no? Make that joke about the bar. Okay, so why did I do that? Okay, so it looks like the bar's gonna be looking empty tonight. Oh, good. So it looks like I might not run out of booze. Da da da. But yeah, he's a doctor. I own a pub. Now, both vitally and equally important to society, in my opinion. I ruin them. He fixes them. The only thing we've got in common is that we do have some similar clientele. Funnily enough, or not so, in the 5 years I've run it, I have had 5 deaths. So we've also got similar death statistics. Mine's bad, his is good. What height bit there? Now, here's the same bit. As I said, I'm at 5'10". He's 6'4". I'm what you call podgy. He's muscular. He climbs mountains. Completely lost where I am. Now, being born at the same time, there's a film from 1988 starring this ugly actor called Schwarzenegger and a personal hero of mine, Danny DeVito. Yeah, he got all the good stuff and unfortunately I got all the shit. I found it funny, but it did need to be written in my birthday card every year. Now, what's really interesting about my twin being a doctor is how he acted during lockdown. Now, you remember, the good old times, the lockdown. Now, being a doctor during the lockdown, he was always looked at as a hero. Now, but right as he should, but sometimes he did inflate that a little bit. Now, as I mentioned, being fit, he used to go jogging. Can any of you guess what time he always returned home jogging? Hang on, 7 p.m. Pots and pans, neighbours cheering at him. But we lived down a cul-de-sac. He ran around it 5 fucking times. Ha ha ha. That one will get a laugh. I think that one will get a laugh. Now, I used to have to pick him up from the station when he was working at King's. And just as soon as I picked him up, he always said, right, I'm going to go get a kebab. Okay, cool. Or going to get some chips. He'd always put his doctor uniform back on. He'd go in there to get some chips, and he'd walk out with 3 burgers, pizza, family-sized chicken. Safe to say, I gained weight over the lockdown. Don't like that second bit. Now, I always wonder, did you know this about doctors? When it comes to the end of someone's life, when they're delived, the dead, a doctor needs to declare them dead. What they do most of the time, and because of what they died of most of the time, the cheeky fuckers get paid £82 a time for this. They must have made a mint during lockdown. My twin just bought his first home in Scotland next to fucking Southside Nursing Home. Pops in there every day just to see how they're doing. Heard it might be a cold winter this year. Might be able to redecorate his living room. Pause. 4 minutes. Okay. 4 minutes 28. I'll just see what's in the background in my TV. My Warhammer collection. Because, yeah, I am a nerd. I won't show you them because I am wank at painting. I just like the game. So, 4 minutes 28. I do like that doctor. I do like the twin bit. Really interesting. How much went down? Yeah. So I'm going to keep it as that. To be honest, I am going to keep it as that. Where am I? First 5 minutes. To be fair, right? Okay. Here it goes to butchered. 30 seconds. Segue. Let's go on to the older notes list. I love the bit I absolutely love that I'm going to do so soon is the new planet bit. I need to write it down properly. But basically, it's about God on the eighth day, create a contingency because there's now another planet. You know, there's no land; it's all underwater. So busted work, right? It's something like that. And yeah, to me, I think that's quite a good one. Jim. Uh, no, that's going to come under the gambling. It's basically used to say something in Vegas, wherever you are, two places on the planet where you can pay for sex with chips. Fucking love that joke. Um, no, I have actually got quite a bit on gambling. So, but I think I'm going to leave it at that at the moment. I've got the twin section. Going to film it on Wednesday at. Oh yeah, so Wednesday. Do. We are at the Hamlet. Hamlet on the 28th is Hamlet Bar Lounge Restaurant, 10 Stratham, High Road, and the address. So yeah, this gonna be our first gig. Let's yeah, let's see how it goes. So do I want to try and slip in one more twin bit? Yeah, I'm thinking hat then. One more twin bit. Mm, one more twin. Wait a bit during COVID. Or maybe on the fat bit. Five foot ten, 6 foot bracket. Different career paths. Now 5 foot ten, he's 6 foot 5, he's muscular. I might say podgy. Okay, I'm gonna do the ugly this ugly Austrian actor, personal hero, Danny DeVito. Okay. I reckon if that first bit lands, okay, cool. So I'm 5 foot 10. He's he is actually 6 foot 4. So I will put 6 foot 4. I don't know why I put 6 foot 5. Why I got to exaggerate that small shit? Now I'm 5 foot 10. He's 6 foot 4. He's 6 foot 4. Now I'm 5 foot 10. He's 6 foot 4. He's muscular, and I'm let's use the kind word podgy, and let's use the kind word podgy. Being born on the same day, being my twinny. There's a film from 1988 starring this ugly Austrian called Arnold Schwarzenegger, and my personal hero Danny DeVito. Yeah, he got all the good stuff, and I got all the shit. What's funny, I do need to be written on my birthday card every year. Cheers. I put this bit above this bit because I think this bit's funnier. This bit's not as funny, and then the other bit's funnier. So let's try this. Take that out. Alright, so let's try that again. I'm going to sit down on this one because I'm a lazy cunt. Right. Uh, start. Hey, yeah. How are we all doing? I'm Dan, 33 years old. Wait. Yeah. And I look young. Well, they say fat don't crack. Well, that's obvious, ain't it? Never seen a fat crackhead to have you. Needle in one hand, donut in the other. The only thing I can crack is the scales. Self shame. Can't laugh at that. We call that fat shaming. Can't be doing that now. We didn't choose to be fat. Happened to us overnight. No control over it. Now they're looking to. Now do you hear? Well, looking to. Fuck me, they've already done it. They're looking to put fat safe spaces, large safe spaces. I can't say that. To put safe spaces in universities now and campuses. It's gonna be a pretty fucking big space, hasn't it? We're always located next to the cafeteria or a Greg's. Now I'm 5'10", just missed the 6 foot bracket. By modern standards, I'm classified as short. Any blokes here tonight under 5'11"? I'll ask you to stand, but wouldn't make a difference. Uh, as you know, or don't know, as you never fucking heard of me, I've got a twin. He's the older one by 30 seconds. I mean, Mum wasted no time, did she? So on the fucking tennis ball machines. Now, my twins moved to Scotland. We got any Scottish people in here tonight? No. Oh, that's why the bar's looking empty. Oh, good. Might not run out of booze tonight then. Depends how that one goes. Just give him 5 seconds. Now, I'm 5'10", like I said, I believe. He's 6'4". He's muscular, and I like to say podgy. Now, being born on the same day, being my twinny, there was a film from 1988 starring this ugly Austrian called Arnold Schwarzenegger, and my personal hero, Paul's personal hero, sexiest man of the year in 1992, and again in 2020. Might bang, might not bang. Was year 92, sexiest man year 1992, and again in 2020, Danny DeVito. Yeah, he got all the good stuff, and I got all the shit. Was funny being told that, but did need to be written in my birthday card every year. Cheers, Nan. I win. She's dead now. Now we both went down to different career paths. He was a doctor. I own a pub. Both vitally and equally important to society, in my opinion. I ruin them. He fixes them. The only thing we've got in common is some of our clientele. Some of our clientele. Show you 5 seconds. Funnily enough, or not, I've had 5 customers die who I've known. And so we also have similar death statistics. Now, I'm going to skip these 2 bits as well. So, what's really interesting is how my twin acted during lockdown. You remember lockdown? Not going to do a bit on lockdown. Being a doctor during lockdown, as he should, was looked at as a hero. But he did do a couple of things to inflate this. Now, as I mentioned, him being fit, he used to go jogging. Can any of you guess what time he would return back home with a street full of neighbours whacking their pots and pans cheering? That's right, 7 o'clock. He always perfectly timed this. The funny thing is, though, we lived down a cul-de-sac. He did 5 laps. Cheers. When picking him up from the station, he used to always, just before he got off the station, he used to always put his badge back on and uniform before walking into the local kebabbies. He'd always go in to get some chips, ends up leaving with 3 burgers, 1 pizza, and a family-sized bucket of chicken. Just because he could. Safe to say, I gained weight over lockdown. Okay. Now, he's a good man, though. do a little segue. He's a good man. No. Now, did you know this about doctors? When it comes to the end of someone's life, when they are delived, they're declared dead. A doctor needs to declare them dead and what they died of, what time. You've seen it all in the films. Seen it all in the films. The cheeky fuckers get paid £82 every time for this. They must have made a mint during COVID. My twin just bought his first house in Scotland. Fucking next to Southside Nursing Home. Ha ha ha. Pops in there every day just to see how they're doing. Alright, Maureen. What's her old name? Alright, Maureen. Well, it might be cold this winter this year. Might be able to redecorate his living room. Cheers, guys. Have a lovely night. My name's Dan. Okay. 4 minutes 39 that came as. Let's do it one last time. Alright. Yep. How are we all doing? I'm Dan, 33 years old. Whee! I know I look young. Well, they say fat don't crack. Well, that's obvious, ain't it? You never really see a fat crackhead, do you? Needle in one hand, donut in the other. Only things I've cracked recently is the scales. Had to get digital ones. Had to get digital ones. Oh, can't laugh at that. We call it fat shaming now. Can't be doing that. Now, we didn't choose to be fat. What happened to us overnight? We had no control over it whatsoever. And yeah, I'm tired of it. And we need to be protected. Now they're looking to. Did you hear this? At universities, campuses, colleges, they're looking to bring in a safe space for fat people. Must be a pretty fucking big space. Find out that was located next to the cafeteria or a Greggs. Now, besides that, I'm a 5'10", just missed the 6 foot bracket. By modern standards, I'm classified as short. Is there any blokes in here tonight under 5'11"? Right, now, I'd ask you to stand, but won't make a difference. Now, as you might know, or not know, as you've never fucking heard of me, I've got a twin. He's the older one by 30 seconds. My mum wasted no time, did she? So one of them tennis ball machines. In and out. Now, my twin, he moved up to Scotland 5 years ago. Are there any Scottish in here tonight? Whee! Oh, that's why the bar's looking empty. I'm 5'10". He's 6'4". He's muscular and for the better word, let's say podgy. Now there was a film in 1988 starring this ugly Austrian called Arnold Schwarzenegger and my personal hero, sexiest man of the year, 1992, and again in 2020, Danny DeVito. Yeah, my twin got all the good stuff and I got all the shit. It was funny being told that, but didn't need to be written in my birthday card every year. Cheers, Nan. So I win. She's dead now. But we both went down different career paths. I own a pub. He's a doctor. Both vitally and equally important to society, in my opinion. I ruin them. He fixes them. The only thing we've got in common is some of our clientele. Funnily enough or not, in the last 5 years of owning the pub, I've had 5 customers die. So we're also on similar death statistics. And what's really interesting was how much we acted during lockdown. You remember lockdown? Being a doctor during lockdown, as he should, was always looked at as a hero. But he did do a couple of things to inflate this. As I mentioned, him being fit, he used to go jogging every night. Can you guess what time he always made sure he returned home? To a street full of neighbours whacking their pots and pans? That's why 7 o'clock. Because we lived down the cul-de-sac. He did 5 laps. Ha ha ha. I remember picking him up from the station once. He used to always put his badge back on and uniform before going into the local kebabbies. You know, he'd always go in for chips. We'd always end up leaving with like 3 burgers, pizza, family-sized bucket of chicken. Safe to say, I gained weight over lockdown. No, but he is a good man though. One thing that always gets me though is that did you know this about doctors? When it comes to the end of someone's life, when they are delived, you know, they're declared dead. A doctor needs to declare them dead, what they died of, what time. You know, you always see it in the movies. Declared dead, German 49, I keep this one going about another 6 7 seconds. Cheeky fuckers get paid £82 every time for this. They must have made a mint during COVID. Oh, pause. Well, no fish. Made a mint during COVID. My twin just bought his house in Scotland. No, made a mint during COVID. My twin just bought his house in Scotland next to Southside Nursing Home. That's funny. I'm sitting there every day, just see how they're doing. All right, Maureen. How's the hip? Heard it might be a cold winter this year. He might be able to redecorate his fucking living room. Thank you, guys. Cheers. All right, I can add on that bit a little bit. All right, Maureen. How's the hip? Okay. Only person who hates the winter fuel allowance. How winter fuel allowance? If it's a cold one, he could renovate his second living room. Right, so that's the one we're going to go with. Okay? It's mad how. Okay. So that's it. 4 minutes 56 that came under. Yeah. Okay. So on Wednesday, after Wednesday, I'm going to be applying. So I'll quickly go through. I found these are the ones. So Formula Comedy Cabin on Monday the 16th. And performing at the Hamlet, which I'm doing on the 28th and the 4th. Orchard Theatre in Dartford has one on the 5th of June, but it's not just comedy, it's singing, you know, bands, and I don't know if that's a bit too nerve wracking at first or something that's not purely focused on comedy. I mean, when people go to a comedy night, they're going for comedy. I don't know how I would play yet, but also try to say fuck it and do it. I think I'll decide how after Wednesday goes to see how to jump on to do an open mic, which is an everything open mic. Yeah, been having a battle plan. But yeah, so yeah, that's me for now. I've been doing this, and yeah, we'll hone it again a bit tomorrow. We will write a new bit tomorrow.